Alright, here we go. I have another unboxing. You know, I said earlier I had a new iPhone 4 coming. The one they shipped me, right here, is a dud. Top speaker doesn't work. Well, here it is. I did open the box just to make sure that it was the iPhone 4, not something my dad probably pre-ordered for my brother's college, but here it is, and I will be uploading this, absolutely, because it comes with a very interesting twist and turn of events. Let's just say you're looking at this and thinking, how does this box right here, the iPhone 4 box, this is the one it came in, the other one, it's upside down, ta-da, iPhone 4 box, fit in this? Well, I opened it up and I was surprised to see it, a little surprise inside the box. So let's get into it. So to open it, you just pop this flap open, rip open that, and here comes the interesting part. If you can read what that says, help is here. We're sorry your iPhone isn't working as it should. This kit contains a replacement iPhone and everything you need to return your iPhone to Apple. It's amazing. So this is just a little manual on how to return the iPhone. It includes a SIM card opener device. Back it up. Instructions on how to back up your iPhone. Here it is in Spanish. I'll definitely be reading this instead of that, you know, trying to get my Spanish grade up. Who knows? Anyway, so here it is. This is very interesting. Comes with, no idea what, a blank piece of paper with adhesive on the front. I don't know why. But here's the really interesting part. This is the box. Apple Care Service. Let's get rid of this. There's nothing else in here. This is it. It's the back. If I had a choice between this box, upside down again, this box, or the Apple Service box, I'm going with the Apple Service box because people have this. Seriously. It seems like every phone I get is a dud. So I'm keeping the Apple Service box if I have a choice. But it's very solid, very firm, like it's very well packed. There's only a few pieces of tape, which I will get my handy dandy box opening knife or scissor if I still have it in here. Otherwise, I'm using my fingers. My fingers. Fingers, spelled F-N-I-N-G-U-S. Fingers. Okay, I can probably just peel these off. And for some reason, my camera's having a hard time focusing. There we go. That's a lot better. Also gives you a better view. There we go. There's one off. Gives you a better view of what's going on in here. And this is interesting. And I will be uploading this, definitely, because this is unique. I mean, how many people get a replacement box? One out of 2 phones. I don't know. Statistics for the Apple computer breakage was one computer out of 1,000 would be broken, according to some people I work with. And Dell was one out of 200 would be broken. So yeah, I'm pretty much thinking this is pretty rare. That's what the computer industry. Here it is. Let's pop off the front. Ooh, a nice case inside. Keep your phone nice and comfy. Here it is. Styrofoam wrap. Okay, so here it is. I want to make sure I don't break anything because I might have to return it. Ah, gosh, just read the instructions. I read the instructions and it says I have to send it back in this box. Damn it! I wanted this box. It's awesome. So here's the iPhone replacement. So I get to keep the old box and the old equipment. But here it is. And the iPhone should just slide right on out. Yet again, we have the adhesive front stuff. Apple signature look for their packaging. Off it goes. So this is it. The iPhone 4, new one. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep the really neat packaging because it is really neat. Have to return it, and I get to keep the old box, the old nice box. Yes, yes. What they told me to do in the instructions is just remove the SIM card and put it in. And the rest of it's just labeling, shipping stuff. Yeah, so if you ever have to do this, replace your iPhone, just take out the SIM card, which is right there on the side. I think it's the same for the 4S, right there with that hole. You stick, computer went to sleep, you stick the tool which they gave you, which is right here, into that hole there. And it it should just pop right out. So I'm going to be doing this off cam. I might do it on camera. You never know. But I'm going to back my old phone up, back it up good and proper, transfer over all the files, maybe sync the videos I have on there to Aperture, and we should be good. But look at this. It's a new iPhone 4. Amazing. So if there's no more video after this, thanks for watching. If there is, there should be an upgrade, or a SIM card switchover, as they would say. Anyway, be back in a few. Alright, here we are. We have the two iPhones. I'll orient them towards you. There they are. This is the new one, this is the old one. At least I'm pretty sure. Yes, they're both off. Procedure for when you do this, according to the Emmanuel. Never mind. The thing that you have to do is you charge them up 100%, the one that you're installing it to. This one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one. This one has more smudges because I've been using it. You know it's broken. You install the you power it up full charge, the new phone, and then you shut it off completely. Both phones have to be shut off, or else you'll blow one of the phones up. And turn them both off. And the procedure here is you take this device, which is all you have to do is pinch those two pins, and this device comes off. This is the tool to get to the SIM card. The first thing you do is you push it into this bracket here. I think you do. Then, wait, hang on. Hang on. There we go. It's a little button, a little bit of force. I didn't want to break anything, and a bracket will pop off. This is the bracket. As you can see, there is nothing in there because this is the phone that needs to be replaced. That's replacing the old one. This is the one that has the SIM card inside of it. So let's pop it out. Just take a few seconds. This should be good. Once you pop, oh, did I turn it on? No. Okay, because my finger's holding on to the power switch. Okay, pop that out like that. Like that. There's the SIM card, AT&T SIM card. Put the old phone to the side. Pop out the SIM card. Lay it right there. Put it back into the socket. Be careful with this. The old SIM card slot. It is now done. You never have to worry about that ever again. Take the SIM card here. Place it inside the bracket like so. Find the hole, insert it into the SIM card holder, and you're good to go. Now, just before anybody gets kind of paranoid, you can plug this into your computer without the SIM card, and it'll prompt you with an error saying, "Error, no SIM card detected." You have to put a SIM card in here, charge it up before you can sync it to your computer. So let's turn it on and let's see if it detects the services. Go. First boot, giving us the Apple logo. This is going great. There's the Logitech camera right there. It's got a green light, which means it's functioning. That's how I'm recording this, by the way. Increased audio. And also, I have a headset on, which really helps. Anyway, ooh. Here's the phone. Still booting. Keyboard right here. Come on. There it is. It's searching services. This is good. It's prompting me with the iPhone setup display, which came with iOS 5. No service still. Interesting. At least it's not saying no SIM card anymore, so obviously it detects the SIM card. The iPhone iOS 5, which allows you just to plug in your iPhone and bam, you're good. And set it up just like a normal Mac. But anyway, I'm going to do ScreenFlow now with the computer so I can show you setup and installation and all that good stuff. Alright, sorry about that. Once you hook it up, iTunes automatically pops up and will prompt you, "Welcome to your new iPhone. Let's get started. Register your iPhone. Set up to iTunes Store." I already have the old phone set up, and so all the data from there is going to be used as an image like you do on a computer to my iPhone. So that's what I'm going to do. You get this stinking whatever, iPhone agreement. Okay, sorry about that. I cut that out. It was asking me for my Apple ID and personal information, which I do not want you to see because it's personal, obviously. Anyway, here it is, the restore option. you get all your devices, which I only have one. Mobile pad is what I call the old phone. And here is the phone number, which, oh crap, I'm blurring that out too. Last backed up was 306 today. That was when I got the phone. Yep, all good. I'm gonna back it up. It's gonna transfer the purchases, and this is what you do to restore an iPhone and install the SIM card if you get a new phone. Obviously, now that doesn't happen to everybody, but it happened to me. And if anybody else has that problem, doesn't know what to do, just helping them out a little bit. It's pretty interesting how every phone I've gotten so far has always been a dud, but what can you do? What can you do? And I really like this headset. It's pretty snazzy. So we'll give this a minute. It says for it to restore the iPhone from the backup, so I don't have to set it up again. And one of the things that you can do is set it up to wirelessly sync. So as long as it's on your home network, you can sync it up wirelessly to your computer, which I had set up, and it's pretty good. So you don't have to use any of the iCloud features. You can just do it from home, which is pretty good. And as you can see, Windows 7 has been installed and is working. Yay, I finally got to work. I clicked the setting to allow, burn the drivers to a disk and installed it separately. Before, what I had was Boot Camp just went through and did its normal thing. Now it's installed, got the drivers from a separate CD, which I have saved, which is pretty good. Alright. All good. It's gonna restart in 4 seconds. And there's iTunes library. Good old fashioned stuff. So we'll give it a few seconds. It's rebooting, I can see it, and I'll see if I can transfer any of my application purchases over. Alright. What's it doing now? Give it a second. Okay, it's now installing. There it is. All the information you need, and it's opening Aperture because I have Aperture to look. Oh, Aperture. That's the most current version of Aperture, and I also have Final Cut Pro 7, so I'm pretty good with what I got here. So let's see. It should have all my information synced. Otherwise, we have a problem. I'm pretty sure restoring it from the image from that should work. It's got a gig in there, so yeah. Wait a minute. The old phone I had was 8 gig. What the heck? It's cheap. Turn the old one on. Found the SIM card, but no, anyway, it's copying over all the information I have, all the apps, music, movies, TV shows, books, photos, all that good stuff. So we're gonna give it. Oh, look at that! I'm getting a call on it. Hang on, I have to take this. Anyway, the sync was a success. I transferred all my stuff over and just ejected the phone. It's all set up. That's all you have to do. Simple as that. So I hope this video was useful for some people who had iPhone issues the same as me. Any other further questions about setup process or anything, just shoot me a message on YouTube. Also, check out my other videos that I have. I have several Mac Pro 2006 videos, including an upgrade of the Radeon 577 graphics card, and also an unboxing and some setup. But setup I kind of stopped uploading because people were starting to download it, and obviously I don't want that on my channel. But also check out my old Steam Engine videos. An idea a couple of friends and I had was to create this 100% compatible app store, which would work between cross-bridge Windows and Mac applications using a basic language Python, which would work both ways, as long as the person had programmed it that way. The app developer would program it to work with both operating systems. You could technically have an app working for the Mac and the Windows operating system. Take a look at that if you're interested. Shoot me a line if you want to join. We're still working on it. I'm actually working on the actual. This is like a hobby, so if people get interested, then maybe it'll turn into an actual paying job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.